I see beans.
So how you
Toe
been?
beans. I see beans, Bill. I see toe beans. Why aren't you
Nice.
excited? I'm already blurry.
That's fine. Um, it's
No.
it's been a week. It's been a been a
Every day
been.
felt like Friday.
Oh yeah, this week did not want to end, and it was very
Yeah.
long and very
There wasn't
tiring.
anything that was particularly bad about it. It just every day felt like Friday, and I just wanted it to be over.
Yeah, I was just tired. Like this was a it's one of those draining weeks where you just like the whole week you're just like I feel dead.
Yeah. No, I felt that too. I think too the weather was getting a lot of people like, well, because it's been so hot recently, and then we kind of got this cold front in, and I feel like that always like messes with you, like the
Yeah.
adjustment from one to another. But yeah, there's a couple people who were getting sick at work, and I was like, stay away from me. I don't want that. I don't want your illness.
Yeah. No, that's fair. Um, yeah, it's been a you know. Um,
We just ate. Well, I ate a burrito.
I had a wrap. We wanted to go to one place, but they were closed apparently
And
indefinitely.
apparently, I'm gonna be closed for a couple weeks.
Yeah. So we couldn't go there, and then we went to another tried and true staple for us, and we got good food, good service.
Yeah. No, it was good. I didn't get the mozzarella sticks I wanted, but we did get what was it? What did we get?
Philly cheesesteak egg rolls.
Which sound weird, but they were good. We've
Yeah.
gotten them a couple times, and I got a burrito because as we were talking, I was like, I want a burrito, and I ordered it.
Alex wanted a burrito the size of her head.
Yeah. Well, there was this place in college that used to make these burritos that were literally like this long and like that big. They were huge and they were great and they were pretty cheap too. Uh, and they were my go-to. But I haven't had like a really solid burrito since then. Uh, yeah, because Chipotle, I love Chipotle. I am a Chipotle stan, but
Do
I
you use
want like a
Chipotle
good
away?
restaurant. No, I don't. That's not real. That's just South Park being dumb. I like. Well, it's not real for me at least. My favorite thing is the
I think
chips.
some people had problems from
Well, I
Chipotle.
bet. Well, I didn't eat Chipotle during that time. Maybe they've improved. I don't know. I haven't had
Or
any
you're
issues.
like, or you're like standing. It just doesn't affect you.
Yeah, maybe I'm Stan. But like the difference between like a good
Yeah,
burrito, a really good burrito. But I had a pretty good burrito today. It was like pretty light too, so it doesn't like feel like I'm gonna die because I have to work out after this still.
nice.
Because I'm trying to lose weight because I'm obese.
No, you're not. Um.
My
So
washing
since
machine broke.
yeah, it did. And you had to use
Yeah.
mine.
Yeah. Well, only for my washing machine broke after the wash was completed. And then I had to do the rinse cycle at Bill's. Well, like the not the rinse, the spin cycle. It just had to spin off some of the liquid. That's all. That's all I had to do. Uh yeah. So our father is coming to help fix my washer tomorrow. Because he is our appliance repair dad.
Yep.
And what's the point? Appliance repair? No, just kidding. He- He's
Yep.
coming to fix it. So yay!
I've watched like zero anime since the last time we
I
recorded
know.
because I've been.
What's why? Well, have you at least been catching up with the ones that
No, I haven't even watched my ongoings yet. I'm going to do that probably tonight.
probably like binge tomorrow? Well, you might as well wait tomorrow and then just watch them all.
Yeah, we'll see. Depends on what I'm doing after this. Yeah, so I didn't do that. I have been reading a lot
You're
though.
not gonna do squats?
I actually have to vacuum, so I might do that.
Do
If anything,
squats.
I've been I've been reading a lot of manga. I've been binging Kimi ni Todoke
Yeah,
from
because
Year to
I
You.
watched it and then Bill was like, now I need to read it all.
Well, you watched it. It got me like I was like I like that anime a lot. And I'm like I'm gonna read it now because I want to get the I want to see how much is different. To be honest, not much. They cut like maybe like 3 chapters.
Yeah.
One of which was a beach episode, so it's like you didn't miss much.
Fuck, that's the best kind of episode.
Yeah, but there was like it was like a beach episode
Beach or
without
hot springs.
it was a beach episode without any fan service though. So
Doesn't matter. It doesn't have to be fan service. It's just about the beach.
well, that's why,
Tofu Honda went to the beach, Bill.
well, that's why I'm wondering why they even
And then
bothered
didn't
cutting.
they weren't they really mean to her too after that part of that trip? Well, because wasn't the bitchy Soma
Which one?
the head honcho?
Oh, she was there, but she was more after the Somas themselves. It was she had to deal with
mean to Tofu though too, or no? Tofu was so sad because everyone else was sad. I think that was more it. So
well,
it was a depressing beach trip.
She does cut her face that one part, and that because they have that one encounter, and she also has to deal with Rin.
Whopper, Junior Whopper.
Yeah. No, but like the I'm more questioning why they cut it out if it wasn't even like particularly problematic.
Because they said, nah, no thanks. It needs to be problematic to stay in.
I don't know. I've been reading a lot of that though, so that's kind of taken up all my non-podcasting time.
Yes.
I did get CDs in the mail today though.
You did?
Yes.
You got inferior forms of media?
What are you fucking talking about? These I actually physically own, unlike anything digital.
I'm joking. Calm down, Bartholomew.
Yeah, they were on my doorstep when I got home after I dropped you off.
Oh.
I got Chevelle, Nitrias.
Oh, that's the new one you talked about.
No, not Nitrias. Near Tias. It's got some weird name. This is actually their last album. I never bought it because it was kind of meh, but it was on sale, so I grabbed it. This is their new album.
Oh, okay.
Bright as Blasphemy, as it's called. I bought this one. This one's pretty good. And then I got the new 3 Days Grace album.
Yes, because Bill is a 3 Days Grace stan. He
follows
them to their houses at night. And he watches them through the windows in claws.
Alex, don't try to hide your secrets by using me as a scapegoat.
What are you talking about? You weren't supposed to tell anyone. Fucking dare you. Oh, that made like a good. I'm trying to get like a good fart noise.
Can you like not?
This isn't the good fart one. This one makes the good farts. Oh.
Alex, stop farting into the mic. Everyone knows it's actually you.
No, there's a video.
Anyways, moving on from that.
Are you gonna ask me what I've been watching?
What have you been watching, Alex?
I finished Kimi ni Todoke. And then I couldn't find it. And then I decided to peruse a bunch of the Hulu ones, not knowing that Hulu was disappearing, but I guess in honor of Hulu disappearing, I decided to give some of them a shot. So I watched Bullet, which I like to call boring, because it was pretty boring, and the plot was just kind of and it was so I didn't really remember much. And then I watched I'm the Villainess, so I'm taming the final boss, which, was dumb because it was an isekai, but it was actually kind of cute and funny at times, so
nice.
I didn't regret watching it. And at one point, the main character puts a duck costume on and is talking to her fiance, but doesn't want her fiance to know who she is. So she's in the duck and she just has a flip chart and just talks to him through flip charts. And he's like, "Why are you a duck?" And she's like, "Don't question it."
Nice.
Just fill out the forms. Oh, did you get any of that? Let's just get into the topic.
So you were talking about.
Let's just get into the topic.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I don't really care anymore.
Okay. Well, all right. You don't want to do the drink thing?
Not today.
Okay. Well, for this episode, we're going to be doing another games that shaped us. It's been a bit since we did the last one. I think it was Fairly Odd Parents games for the last one we did.
Sounds about right.
Yeah. So for this episode, we're going to be talking about Pokemon X and Y. The Generation 6, I want to say it was.
Maybe.
Yes, it was because Black and White was 5. Black and White was 5. So 6. Yeah, X and Y was 6.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, these ones came out in 2013, I want to say.
I have the wiki pulled up. Yeah, 2013.
Yeah.
October.
Yeah, because I remember because it was like literally right after I graduated high school. It was the first Pokemon games I got after graduating and was working. Yeah, because I remember.
Because I remember, I'm pretty certain I played this during Christmas break.
Because I remember
that was kind of my what's it called? Like my tradition every year. I'd get a Pokemon and I'd play it during Christmas.
Yep. Because I remember this was like the last Pokemon I remember being super hyped for. I know you tend to stick with the series more than I have over the years.
Yes.
But I remember because X and Y was a big moment for the series. It was going to the 3DS for the first time.
And 3D models.
Yeah, 3D models. Basically the thing that people have been asking for decades.
And then they still complained when they got them.
Well, these Pokemon. Here's the thing about Pokemon fans. They complained, but they still bought it. So it's like, it doesn't, it's moot at that point. Because Pokemon fans don't know how to speak with their wallets. They just like to speak.
Yeah.
But yeah, I remember because it was that the hype for X and Y was pretty high at the time because everyone was like, ooh, 3D, they're finally moving past what the past, the same thing they've done for years. I was also kind of hyped too because Black and White was such a good game.
Yeah, so you were kind of off on a. Well, we did get Black and White too, though, in between.
Well, usually when I say Black and White, I mean that the entire series.
Oh, okay.
Because the Black and White games were like the pinnacles of story and gameplay, I think, for the series by that point. So the only question really was like, where could it go next?
Paris.
Yeah, because
Paris, France.
We went from America to Paris.
Yes.
So this game, I remember being. This game did a lot of different things for the first time.
Which I almost feel like was one of the things that made it not as good because they tried much new stuff at you that it was almost like there were some other parts that suffered.
Yeah, like because like the huge thing in this game is like X and Y's biggest flaw, like most fatal flaw, is it has horrendous pacing issues.
Yeah.
Like, but at the same time, it also tries to do a lot. Like right off the bat, like go on.
Oh, I was gonna say, well, this is the first time that you could customize your character.
Yeah, like it was a big deal. Like they finally let you like change up the characters. Because
did you hear that?
No.
Oh, it made like a good little wet fart sound.
Lovely. Also, like, so you could customize your own character, very basically customize, I will say from the start. Because you really couldn't change the hat. You had to have like very specific features. We hadn't got super customizable yet. Girls had a much better selection than guys, I will say.
Yeah, there was a lot of fun dresses and hats and purses and shoes. There was a lot of different options.
Guys, not so much. We had some. We had variety, but not a ton. But yeah, like so you can create your character, and then the other interesting thing they did right off the bat was they had rather than one rival, you had like 5 rivals.
Yeah, which was I would say one of the things that was weaker. Because like I feel
Well,
like you didn't really like I feel like in all the past games you really like enjoyed like your rival.
yeah, because in this one you have 5 rivals, and only one of them really matters, and then the one that does matter is kind of boring.
Yeah, and it wasn't balanced out because thinking about it now, black and white technically you had like the 2 rivals. I don't count Bianca because Bianca wasn't really a rival; she was more along for the ride, and you occasionally had battles with her. But like it was very solid. Of like you had Sharon and then you had N. Uh, but N I feel like worked really well because he had a very good story behind him, where Sharon kind of was like your everyday rival.
Well,
But I think
Sharon,
it worked a lot because there was the story. This one,
well,
it didn't really have a story element.
yeah. Well, the thing too with Sharon and Bianca was like Bianca was supposed to be like the whole thing with Sharon and Bianca is you would face Bianca at the start of every town, and then you'd face Sharon at the end of every town.
Yeah,
So like Bianca was like the warm up, and then Sharon was like the final between each
yeah,
thing. In this game, you have the main rival is the whatever player character you didn't choose. So if you play as Serena, it was Callum, and if you played as Callum, it was Serena.
yeah.
Then there
Which
was
I also feel like they didn't have much character to them as well because like they were kind of like the
loners.
characters themselves weren't really characters because you could customize them and basically make them your own thing. So they kind of lost that with the customization as well.
Hmm. Yeah, it was very kind of disjointed because like Callum and Serena, they would just kind of f off and they would just show up for this typical battles, and then you'd get
Let's battle.
then we'd
Bonjour.
also yeah we'd also get
It's in
Shauna.
France.
We'd
Yeah.
get Shauna, Tierno, and Trevor, the other 3. Um, Shauna is like the second most prominent one, but she's like more of a friend than
Yeah.
a rival.
I think all 3 of them were more friends.
Yeah, well, you
Was
face
Tierno
Shauna.
the chunky one? Wasn't there one that was a little chunky?
I think that was Tierno, and I think Trevor was the redheaded kid with the glasses.
Oh,
Um,
I don't even remember. These were non-memorable to me because, like, I remember.
well,
I think I remember the one by the name because the name was unique. But yeah, I don't remember a red.
yeah.
I didn't remember who your fucking rival was in this game because I didn't really give a shit about.
So you fight Serena or Callum multiple times throughout the game. You fight Shauna a few times, like here and there. I think you fight. I think you fight. I don't think you fight Trevor at all. You fight. I think you fight Tierno like once at one point. But they're mostly there just for comic relief and world building more than anything.
Yeah.
We should also probably talk about this game's starters. Chespin, Fennekin, and Froakie.
Froakie was the only one who survived.
Froakie was boy. Everyone loved Froakie.
Yeah, I had Froakie. Yeah, this was one of the few games I didn't choose the grass type, but I mean, look at Chespin and be like, yeah, I don't want that. Especially his final form is like ugly.
Well, that's the thing. The thing with Chespin is his first form is okay, and then both like following ones are just terrible.
Yeah.
Like his second form looks like he got stung by bees, and his third form is fucking Buzz Lightyear.
Well, the third form doesn't even look like the start. Like there's no way that you would relate that to the starter. Like, I just don't see the. I don't get it.
Fennekin was
get it.
Fennekin was okay, but I'm not a huge fire guy.
Yeah.
Everyone liked Froakie though. Froakie was a fun because he becomes Greninja, and Greninja is just fucking awesome.
He made it into the movie.
And Smash Brothers.
Yes. Froakie. Froakie's like the only thing that survived of X and Y.
Yeah. And you know what's the craziest part too? Fucking
what?
This game is infamously kind of easy. Like so the first real dungeon you run into is ridiculous because Shauna just follows you the entire time. And she's like, she literally acts as a Pokemon center. Like, she will just heal your Pokemon.
I think that was a trend in this in general. Because I remember, like, I think almost everywhere you could have someone instantly heal you, and it was kind of like potions were useless. I feel like I didn't buy any potions
Yeah, because you don't
until
even,
like the end.
and even in the championship battle, I never used them because it was so fucking. Because oh yeah, we'll get to XP share later.
Mm.
But yeah, like
Oh, was
Shauna,
that introduced in this game?
the extremely broken XP share, yes.
Yeah, which I really feel like is where Pokemon started to go downhill.
Yeah, to a degree, this game started
Like,
a lot
well,
of things.
it just became to be like too easy, and like, because I remember I beat this in a very quick time.
Well,
Like, this was the fastest one I think I had ever beaten.
this game's also really short.
Yeah.
Like,
Well, and it makes sense because they were putting all the budget into like the 3D.
you know what bugged me about the 3D though? Like,
What?
a lot of the towns you'd go to, they would still kind of have the same camera angle as like the 2D games. But then you go
Yeah.
to like big cities and suddenly they would like shift to like full 3D and it would just be a weird disjointed thing.
Mhm.
So we should talk about Professor Scarymore and the fact that he gives you a fucking Gen 1 starter. Like,
Yeah. Well, you get
Ru-
two. Like, you get two starters basically.
yeah, you get your Kalos starter. And then like not even like a couple hours into the game, you get a fucking Gen 1 starter. Like you
Yeah.
straight up just get either a Charmander, a Squirtle, or a Bulbasaur. Like, because I remember when you were playing and you were like contemplating picking Chespin because you still wanted to keep your grass time. I said, "Don't do it," and you're like, "Why?" I'm like, "You'll see." And then you're like,
And then
"I
I
can
got
get Bulbasaur."
Bulby. that was the best part about the game, that I got Bulbasaur.
Yeah. Well, because I was gonna pick Bulbasaur, but I picked Charizard because I had this weird suspicion that I was gonna be able to get other starters, but which wasn't the case. Um, but yeah, like the other thing too is like pacing wise, this game, like getting to the first gym is like super quick. Then there's like this massive gap in between gym 1 and gym 2. Like, because I remember like
Also,
it was
couldn't
like
tell you a single gym leader from this game.
no, I couldn't.
None
either.
of them were memorable.
We
I
we
think
should.
the only one is the electric one. Because wasn't he like a dork?
I don't remember.
I don't either.
Um,
None of them were memorable. I don't
so
even. We gotta talk about the worst team ever made too.
why Team Yell's not in this game?
No, Team Yell is great compared to Team Flare. Team
Team
Flare
Yell,
fucking sucks.
Team Flare, out of the serious teams, yeah, they're the worst. Team Yell is just stupid. Like Team Yell is so
Team Yell
dumb.
is fun. Team Yell is a devoted brother to his younger sister who may be taking it too far, but you know what? They're having fun.
They are so useless.
Team Flare's goal is so stupid and just dumb.
They have a goal? Question mark.
Yeah, to create a beautiful and better world.
Sure.
Oh,
Because yes, I know you're playing with your stress ball. No, because like Team Flare shows up, like the leader of Team Flare, like he shows up super early in the game, and you look at this guy and you're like, yeah, that guy's a villain.
Yeah. I'm trying to remember what their actual thing was. I know it's like their overarching goal is a beautiful world, but what it was like something about like it was all about fashion.
Yeah,
They were
because that was the
inspired
whole
by
was France.
using
Oh yeah,
the ultimate weapon, a machine built by the King of Kalos that can eliminate all life.
okay.
God fucking damn! Like they sucked. I hated Team Flare.
Yeah, they were pretty bad.
Team Yell, Team Skull. That's the best one.
I mean, I'm still partial to Plasma and Rocket, but
Well,
Stop.
Plasma had a goal.
okay, stop farting.
No, it's my stress ball. It's fun. Don't knock it till you try it. I don't know where my dingle went. This is all over the place, but I can't remember shit from this game. I remember it being 3D, and I remember being to customize your character. I remember hating Team Flare, but I couldn't tell you anything else.
Well, there was also the XP share, which this game introduced the
I
most.
remember that too.
This game it introduced like the thing that breaks these games in half. Like in previous games, XP share, like you could only equip to one other Pokemon and share, which was fine. It wasn't broken.
Well, then you could be strategic about it.
Yeah. In this game though, this game basically turns it into like a standard RPG where like every character just gets XP upon completion of the fight. Which would be fine if the games weren't as easy as it is.
Yeah, that's the thing is like they're not Pokemon's not inherently a hard game, and none of the series really is. They have hard levels and bosses sometimes. Genesis, go fuck yourself. But like innately, they're not very hard games. So like, I almost feel like the XP share should be like an option that like you turn on. Like maybe you pick like easy mode or hard mode. In hard mode, you don't get the XP share because I do feel like that's like a downfall of the games currently because they are way too easy.
Yes. And another thing too that this game introduced that was really broken was the Wonder Trade.
I don't know anything about that.
You don't remember? So the Wonder Trade was this thing you could do where you could just like trade a random Pokemon out into the world, and you would get a Pokemon from somebody else, like
out
randomly.
Into the world. So you didn't have to have friends.
No, you would just trade randomly.
You didn't have friends to trade. Oh my god, a miracle! Why did they never do it?
Well, because they didn't have good online tech. But yeah, so you could just like trade, and you could get the most random Pokemon. Sometimes you'd get like really awesome shit, and other times you get just garbage no one wanted. So a lot of times you get some. Yeah, I get a lot of Bidoof.
Was Bidoof in this game?
Yeah, every Pokemon's in this game.
Bidoof.
This wasn't Sword and Shield where they were like not every Pokemon's here.
Yeah. Boo. But you got sheep.
Yeah. But like there was a lot of points where like Wonder Trade just became like you'd get like catch some random piece of shit Pokemon and just Wonder Trade it. It was like gambling. It was straight up gambling.
Yeah. Wow.
Where because a lot of times you'd get a Pokemon that sucked. And then
I just realized something.
What?
You didn't turn your fun light on.
Yeah, I forgot. I didn't think we were doing video.
Why?
Because usually you don't.
Yeah, but I said that we do it. I'd work out after.
Well, you said you were
right now.
No.
Yeah, we're just changing the gym clothes, but like they can't barely even see me. Turn it on right now. Turn it on. Drop that Smirnoff Ice on the ground. What's that thing? Did people used to just hide Smirnoff Ices in places?
I don't know. I remember the trend of Twisted Tea being a weapon. That was a fun one.
What?
You don't remember the Twisted Tea weapon meme?
No.
A guy stopped a burglary with a Twisted Tea, bashed the burglar
that's funny.
over the head, and it became a meme where it's the most deadly weapon in the planet. It's Twisted Tea. Yeah, that was.
You can tell how engaging this game is by how much we keep getting off track.
Well, unfortunately, it's like it's the last Pokemon game I legitimately put like effort into and gave a shit about. But it also just was such a mediocre, like middle range game.
It was literally just to show off that they could do 3D at this point, like 3D models, but not all the time.
It also just had like so much random experimenting. Like there was that random dungeon that was like a weird like dungeon crawl for no reason, like one time in the game. And you never go back to it. They added what the fuck is wrong with you?
Did that sound like a wet fart?
Yeah, that sounded like you just diarrhea shat.
Stop blurring this game. I'm sorry. This is your role in the podcast. It's to desperately keep it on the rails. Is it going? Is it no?
Well, because
you can fire me. I'll understand.
But I mean, this game also
You should just roll your eyes and then just go "Ugh," and fall off your Jesus. I almost fucking just like do what I just did, but actually fall out of your chair.
Well, this game also like introduced like one thing that I hated about this game early on is like they had 3D control, but only when you were roller skating. Like the rest was still 8 directional, which
The
was
roller
dumb.
skates.
Like I hated the fact that you could only move in 3D in the roller skates.
Yeah, that is annoying. Oh, I do remember that because I remember being like wee wee, and then being like, I'm on a grid. I'm on a grid.
Well, because you couldn't use the roller skates inside. So you would just get defaulted onto the grid and be like, why wasn't this programmed? They fixed it with Alpha Sapphire and Omega Ruby, like in the next game, but like there was that. Do you remember Oz?
Oz?
The random, like just giant guy that just appears randomly in the middle of the game and then doesn't.
Oh,
You don't remember that?
is it like OZ?
AZ.
Oz. Okay.
Like
You were talking about the wonderful wizard.
no, he just like shows up randomly in the middle of the game, and like he's got this deep, dark, complex background, but then he just like doesn't like amount to anything.
Off topic, but speaking of the Wizard of Oz, I had a meeting on Tuesday, and we have this projector, and when people call into the meetings, it goes through the projector, which is above us. So it just sounds like this omniscient voice is like coming from nowhere. But my boss called in because he was overseas working on a project. So he called into the meeting, and then someone goes, "Oh, you kind of sound like the Wizard of Oz." He proceeded to go ho 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 in the creepiest laugh, and just would giggle throughout the meeting. Through the
Lovely.
It was so fun. Sorry, I just thought of that. It was really funny. And now that's all I can think of when I think of the Wizard of Oz now.
Is it bad that I don't even remember who the fucking champion in this game is?
No, it was she was boring and she was like a model. I know she was a model. X Y,
Oh yeah.
right? She was a model because she had and that's one thing. The only really cool thing about X and Y was that it introduced mega evolutions.
It's so bad that I forgot it did.
Yeah, this is the game that introduced mega evolutions, Bill. And then they immediately threw them away.
Mega Charizard X and Y. Because it was like everybody got X because the Charizard looked cooler.
Yes.
That was literally a thing.
Well, I always remember the champion because she had a Gardevoir, and that's the one that she had the mega evolution for. Because the Gardevoir one.
Her name is Diantha.
That's a stupid fucking name. She's a movie star in Grand Duchess.
Cool.
Her fucking jacket's ugly.
Oh, she was in Pokemon Masters EX.
This little shit. That's what I was thinking of. The gym leader. You know why? Because I saw him in the anime when I saw like one episode. This little shit.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh god. Yeah. The anime when it went to X and Y and they made gave Ash a love interest. It was like no.
Yeah, he's like no, none of this bullshit. Yeah, but I remember Cement. Oh, Clement.
Cement.
I call them Cement. Cement probably makes more sense, in all honesty. See, but yeah.
What I remember is getting to a point in this game where you'd run into like horde battles. And then I would just like use Earthquake and just murder like thousands of Pokemon on the
page. Yeah. I forgot about the horde battles. Those were new to this game.
And you just get so much fucking XP because the fucking XP share broke this game so hard.
I gotta look up the mega evolutions because honestly, that was the best part about this game, having the mega evolutions, and then they took them away.
I don't even remember the legendary hunting because I don't think I did any of it. I think I just got the
Was there even legendaries?
Well, yeah, there's the cover art.
Well, yeah, but other than that,
I'm sure there was. I just don't remember or care about any of them. I mean, I don't use legendaries as it is, like periods. So
I will say the Mega Venusaur was a very lame. design. They literally just put a flower on his head and gave him some ribbons. It was very lazy.
He was pretty though.
And all they did for Blastoise was just give him like this incredible back pain by putting a giant thing on his back.
Well, yeah,
it just looks painful.
They knew which of the Kento starters was the most popular. That's why Charizard got not only one but 2 Mega Evolutions.
I will say Alakazam's Mega Evolution is fun.
I like Sceptiles too.
Gengar's.
Gengar's is
Sceptiles. Fun. Gyarados looks stupid.
Yeah.
And Mewtwo's looks dumb too. But Ampharos is fabulous.
Yeah.
Do you remember that luscious hair?
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah, he gets his fucking mane.
He's a mane. He is gorgeous.
See,
some of these I don't remember.
I remember the Charizard one just because, like, the Charizard X, like, not only did he look super cool, but he was finally a dragon type.
Yes.
Charizard, not a dragon type.
Except, oh, my favorite, Abomasnow.
Yeah.
He got like a weird like back. He also got one that looked like his back hurt.
You could tell so many of them, like, which ones had the effort put in and which ones did not.
And they didn't, like, I feel like they didn't go far enough with the Mega Evolutions because they were cool. Because the next game, they just made them big.
Well, no, there was Sun and Moon.
Which they used the Mega.
But Sun and Moon is boring.
No, Sun and Moon, you didn't give it a chance. Sun and Moon had the lady getting, like, taken over by an alien.
I don't know.
She got alien possessed. You didn't give it a chance.
Oh yeah, Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire also had Mega Evolutions because they had to.
Did no, not. I'm thinking. I'm like, did Sun and Moon?
I don't remember. I just remember in Sword and Shield they introduced Gigantamax.
Yeah,
it was useless.
I'm trying to think. Now I really don't know. Maybe. Well, because the thing is, I'm not seeing the designs for the starters of
Well, because who gives a shit?
Sun and Moon. So like, I'm like, huh? Did they? Oh, maybe I just didn't scroll far
enough. We also had fairy types.
Nope, it wasn't in a. They dropped it off. It wasn't in a.
So it made it a whopping 2 games, and they said fuck it.
Yeah, and they said never mind. That's so funny. I mean, it's not, but this was the game that introduced fairies.
Yep, fairies.
Fairy got fairies.
I think that was the meme for so long when this game got introduced. Did I tell you I went to like the day opening launch for this game?
No. Were you working night shift?
No, I was still at my first job by that point. So I hadn't got to I hadn't started night shift yet. But no, because I got to I went to the early, so they didn't have a midnight release because apparently they couldn't get enough people for that. So I went to the early morning release. It was the most stereotypical, like exactly what you would expect thing you'd ever see.
Oh God.
One kid, one actual child, and then some of the greasiest people you'll ever see. And I was like, yep.
Are they the one that you'd ask to shower at the conventions?
They didn't smell, so not that bad, but like it was the typical like what you think when you think like Pokemon fan.
Parents and greasy adults.
Well, there was one parent with a child, like. But I only bring that up because Grand Theft Auto 5 came out like a week late, like shortly after that, and it was nothing but kids. It was so fucked up. It was so fucked up. Like
all the parents who were like, "Yeah, sure, I'll buy this rated R game."
That's the fucking. That's the one time where like I remember waiting in line and like the clerk behind the counter didn't want to sell. The kid was like 3. Like he couldn't have been older than 3. Like,
oh my God!
This kid was like so
playing a video game at that point too.
They're starting them so young now.
True.
He was like 3 or 5. He was like prepubescent, like young.
Mm.
They're getting Grand Theft Auto 5, and I'm like sitting here like, are you kidding me?
And they wonder why the newest generation is like so crazy.
No, I remember like the guy behind the counter like didn't want to sell it to her, and can you like stop?
I can't help it.
Can you not do it directly into the mic?
I'm not.
Yeah, you are. You're 100% doing it.
You should rename this episode to Pokemon X and Y farts.
But I remember because like when the guy was like, I was waiting in line behind them as this was happening, and I always remember like the clerk did not want to sell this game to this lady, even though he had to, and he was like, he flat out was like saying, he's like, this game is not for children. They drop like so many profanities within the first minute.
Yeah.
She's like, oh, it's fine. And she like looked back at me trying to be justified and was like, you played these as a kid, right? And I looked her in the face and went, no, my parents would not let me play Grand Theft Auto. I'm like, this is the first one I'm actually buying myself.
Yeah.
And she literally just went, oh, and turned around and like just pretended I wasn't there. I'm like, yeah. Bought the game, left. I was like, and the whole time I'm just like, I'm shaking my head because it was kids everywhere and like maybe like 2 adults.
That's cuckoo.
It was ridiculous. Like for Grand Theft Auto.
Oh.
And you know what the sad part is? I played Grand Theft Auto 5 and I was like, I liked it, but I was like, I don't see what the hype is because I had no attachment because we didn't play him as a kid.
Yeah. Yeah.
Did I play Pokemon?
Maybe you were in the minority.
What?
Maybe you were in the minority.
Well, I was.
Maybe all the other kids were playing Grand Theft Auto and we were playing Freddy Fish.
They were, Alex. I was like, I got ridiculed.
We were playing putt-putt.
Alex, I got ridiculed in elementary school for not playing Grand Theft Auto.
But we had putt-putt and Freddy Fish and Spy Fox.
No, we
I
never
switched
had
stress balls. We
had
had the beta test of Spy Fox. What was it?
Yeah,
like they gave you the previews.
The demo.
The demo. That's the
Beta test.
And that's all that came to my brain. This is what I'm talking about, a game where you're like, I don't fucking remember anything about it. And rightfully so, because like it was kind of boring.
It was
Am I wrong?
No, but it was also the last Pokemon I gave a shit about, which is really sad.
No, you gave a shit about Omega Ruby and Aphicel.
I don't count a remake. Remakes I don't count because those have.
You didn't care about it though.
Only because I care about Emerald.
You slightly cared about Sword and Shield.
I've appreciated Sword and Shield, but I didn't care about it when it came out.
Did you care about what was the last one?
Oh, I still haven't played Scarlet. That shows how
that was with. Aren't they making a new one?
They're making a sequel to X and Y.
Wait, they are?
So it's going to be similar to Legends Arceus. It's called ZA, I believe, and it's similar, like where it takes place in the Kalos region again.
Huh.
It's coming out,
but it's gonna be like in the past, though.
I'm not sure. It might be in present,
but similar vibes.
It's gonna use a similar system to Legends Arceus, from what I've gathered.
That sounds interesting.
So it might actually be good because Game Freak might actually be trying. So
yeah.
But you know, I've learned with Game Freak now, you can't even really blame them because Game Freak is fully incentivized to not try because they can like literally just like send us a fucking turd
and people will buy it and play
they'll still buy it.
Yeah, because that last game was glitchy as fuck. My horse died.
You fell off a cliff.
My horse fell off a cliff.
And you were like,
I was gonna bring that up in this episode, but then I realized he wasn't introduced until Sun and Moon, but I thought it was this game.
No.
My horse.
Did you
Mudstale? Did
you ever get there was that one high-end clothing shop in the big city.
I bought every clothing item.
So you did get to shop there.
I bought every clothing item.
How did you actually get to shop there? Because I
don't remember, but I found a way. Because I wanted every clothing item. Ow! I got my hair stuck in my stress ball.
Oh, okay.
Don't question it, Bill.
question everything.
Accept it.
I don't even
Just
remember
accept it.
I don't even remember the soundtrack with this game. That's how little
No.
I remember about X and Y.
X and Y sucked. I think that's just what we're determining. Is like it wasn't very good.
Oh no, I'd play it over Scarlet and Violet.
No, I'd play Scarlet and Violet.
I wouldn't.
Did you even play it?
No, but I have zero
No,
interest
you
in it.
can't judge until you actually play it. Take that back.
I played.
Say you'd play it over. You'd play X and Y over Sun and Moon.
Well,
You
that's
can
obvious.
justify that. You haven't actually played Scarlet and Violet. You can't. You cannot knock it until you at least try it.
It looked like garbage, and I didn't want to play it.
Your horse can fall off a cliff.
The character
There was
models.
a robot father.
Yeah, I'm not interested.
Because the real one died.
Whatever. Yeah, though I think that's really it.
I actually play Scarlet.
Oh yeah,
Because
because
I
you have
played
both.
Violet and I technically have both. All right, Bill, what are you drinking? I feel like doing the segment now. What are you drinking?
I'm
Bill?
drinking a Smirnoff.
Wait, is the music playing? Thank you. Stop! You love it. You love doing the segment. Yeah, we're changing it up at the end.
I'm drinking a Smirnoff Ice, red, white, and berry.
Is it? Was it from 4th of July?
So it's from the summer beers are all going out, and we have to basically you're buying up the leftovers before they fully switch over to fall beers.
Yes.
That's
not a beer.
Whatever, alcohol.
That's a seltzer.
It's okay.
Does it give you nasty burps like Truly's?
No. I have some Truly's in the fridge.
No. You keep those. Or you dump them down the sink.
I'll come visit you and just let out a belch.
No.
But yeah.
Burps.
If you want a fact,
Yes, give us a fact. Give me 3 because it was a bad week. Give me 3 facts.
there's not a whole lot on here.
Find whatever facts you can find.
Well, it's 0 sugar.
Nice.
Drink responsibly, 21 years or older.
Are you 21?
I'm 30. Which you will be soon.
No! I will never be 30. I'm 7. I think I'm 7.
Premium malt beverage with natural flavors, artificial sweeteners, and certified colors.
What's the fluid ounces?
12.
Nice.
What are you drinking out of your sippy cup, Alex?
I am drinking a mix of Franny's lemonade and Franny's the lemon drink and the Franny's what is it? Grapefruit drink. I mix them together. It's kind of fun.
Oh, you're being a chemist now, I see.
I am. I have to change it up. Well, that's why I like to get the lemon and the grapefruit because then they just like they work well. They're citrusy, so they work well.
Lovely.
But I have a recipe for you, Bill.
Oh, no.
Today's recipe is called Sausage Rolls Canadian. That's I don't know why it's Canadian, but apparently it is. Oh, I didn't say. This is from the Philadelphia brand cream cheese cookbook from the 1980s.
Alex found it in a dumpster.
No, I found it in one of those little mini libraries. It consists of...
You literally picked up somebody's garbage they didn't want.
Shut up! It consists of 1 cup of margarine, 2 cups of flour, 1 12-ounce package of smoked sausage links, Kraft mustard, poppies or toasted
Does it have to be
sesame
Kraft
seeds.
mustard?
It specifies it, yes.
Fuck.
And
Can't
1
do
8-ounce package of Philadelphia brand cream cheese. I don't get what's Canadian about this.
It's very nice. I don't know.
Wait, ew! It literally says combine soft cream cheese, butter, soft cream cheese, and margarine, mixing until well blended. Add flour, mix well, shape into a ball. Shape a ball of flour, margarine, and cream cheese into a fucking ball. That just sounds gross. Chill. And cut sausage links in half crosswise. Simmer in water for 2 minutes. Drain. Cool. Divide dough in half. Oh, I guess that was dough. I guess that you're making dough out of cream cheese, margarine, and flour. Okay, I guess that makes sense. Spread it on a pan, cut it into pieces. Spread each piece with mustard. And then dip it into the seeds. This sounds fucking gross.
Sounds like
this is. Why is it Canadian? What if that screams Canada?
It's not even the worst one we've done. That weird soup thing is still the worst that I can't remember.
The soup thing? I gotta go back and listen, but there's so many that like.
I don't know if that episode's even out yet, but I know like one of them was like some weird soup thing.
I was like, hot beef dip. I think I've done that one before. Tropical cheese ball.
Either way.
No, keep the music.
Oh no, it was I think it was tropical cheese ball or something. I think because I made the comment of like those three words do not belong together.
Honestly, a lot of them did. What was Canadian about that?
I don't know.
Yeah.
But
also, that dough consisted of mostly cream cheese and some flour, which just sounds disgusting, and some butter, which I'm like, gross.
But yeah, I think with that we'll wrap this one up for the day.
Wait, can you sing us a song?
Anyways, guys, once again, thank you for joining us on the Gaming Collecting Podcast. You can find the Gaming Collecting.
Why didn't you mute me?
Because your computer shit the bed. I didn't hear it.
Oh, damn it!
Well, you can find the Gaming Collecting Podcast on.
No, we ain't. We ain't there. Where?
You can find us on all the major podcasting platforms, particularly on Podcast and Spotify. Be sure to check us out over on the Superpod Network, superpodnetwork.com. Awesome site where you can find all sorts of awesome shows, videos, blogs, awesome stuff. Be sure to check them out. And with that...
Oh. Did you hear that?
Yeah.
I think you're
gonna... With that, once again,
no.
Thank you for joining us, and we will see you all later.
No, you won't. No, you won't.